Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Give me just a second to make sure the audio is okay and we'll get right into it. Phone's a bit behind, so take just a second. Okay, audio seems good. That's good. Okay, so first off, you may notice that we're not streaming Genshin today. And for those of you that are not in the Discord, the reason is I just really did not feel like playing it today. I don't know. I just haven't really been finding the game fun recently. I'm not really 100% sure why, but, you know, I just want to take a week off from it, and then when I do the next episode of it, might be the last episode for a little while, so. But, yeah, I just kind of felt like playing Minecraft today instead, so. We're here doing this. And we're going to be working on the lake. I do want to fix this shovel, and since I do have 32 levels and we're going to be going to an XP farm to repair the one shovel, I'm going to try to enchant another shovel and give it more stuff that's actually good. Because I don't have any efficiency shovels or anything, it's just mending, so. And I also think we should probably try to get mending on all this stuff, too. So we need to try to get 4 mending books today. But, as you can see, the iron farm's working now. So, I think we're going to stay away from this, for pretty much the entire stream, but come back at the end and see how much more iron it has. So it's got 41 iron and 11... poppies for right now, so we will come back later and see if it has any more so that we know if it works while I'm over there. So I do have my leecher on, so we're gonna go down, and I just realized I should probably get some gunpowder that I can craft some more fireworks. So I've been doing a little bit of AFKing, so we've got quite a bit of gunpowder right now. I think I did like maybe half an hour of AFKing or something to figure out if this works. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I may remove this today, I'm not sure. It's very possible that today is going to be a shorter stream just because I've been kind of irritable today, I guess. I don't really know why, it's just every little thing seems to be just frustrating me, so. I kind of think it might be because of lack of sleep. For some reason, like, I've been sleeping fine, but when it actually comes down, like, when I wake up in the morning and everything, I just don't feel like I went to sleep at all the previous night. And it's been like that for probably over a month now, so I'm just constantly exhausted. And after my streams, I usually, like, get breakfast and then just kind of do my normal thing, like play a game or watch YouTube, stuff like that. And I fall asleep so much during the day now. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how often I just kind of fall asleep sitting here in my chair. So I really don't know why I feel so exhausted all the time, but it's just odd. So that's kind of one of the reasons also why it's going to be a short and probably relaxing Minecraft stream today. What did I just hear? What was that noise? Was that the cat hissing, or? I have no clue. Well, maybe it was a combination of like a phantom screeching, the horse, and the cat doing, I don't know. That was weird, but I'm gonna sleep, because apparently I haven't slept in quite a while, so there's phantoms. Okay. So, yeah. Wonder if he's gonna drop any stuff. Probably not. I feel like phantoms are annoying enough as it is. But then most of the time it seems like they don't drop their membrane, and that's like the one thing that they're useful for. And they don't even do that right most of the time. So they're just such an annoying mob. Of course, I'd rather deal with phantoms than blazes, to be honest. Blazes are just really annoying. I have so much cleanup to do all over the place. Okay, so why am I... Oh yeah, I want to see... Okay, so it's 36 emeralds for a mending book. Why'd I trade with this guy? Why did I make him have these trades? Did he just... I feel like he had to have had a book. Didn't he? Or did I actually just do this? Hang on. Yep, that's his official trades. Why did I do that? Was I just trying to get trades for emeralds and books? I don't know. Did the Wither Farm idea work? I don't know yet. I haven't finished trying it yet. I'm gonna work on it more after the stream's over. And if I can get it to work in the creative world, I'll probably build it in my solo world just to see if that works out. Okay, so we need to get emeralds. So we have 17. I wonder how much stuff we have. Mob drops. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have so much gunpowder in here. Huh. Okay, so... I got a bunch of bones, so I need to do a bunch of farming. So that we can try to get some emeralds so we can get mending on our armor because it's going to die. So, I know I said it was fine last stream. Ooh, last stream and everything. Oh, I didn't want to break the potatoes in just my fist. This is the one fortune, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I was playing quite a bit of modded Minecraft not too long ago. And I feel like the big thing that I'm going to miss about modded Minecraft is, with a certain mod, you're able to just crouch and it grows your crops for you. So I was playing the Vault Hunters mod pack. And I could just crouch and look down. And it also had the Cork mod in it, so you were able to right-click on everything with the hoe, and it would just, like, break a 3x3 area around you of the plants. So I could just crouch in the center and hold down here, and it would just constantly grow and break the plants, and it was really easy to get a lot of stuff. I understand why that's not in vanilla, but I do wish that I could have that power. I really want to create my own mod pack, but it's so hard to do. Like, for most people, it's probably really easy and everything, and I'm just stupid. But for me, it's just really weird. Because I download a bunch of mods that I want to use, put them all in the pack. I use CurseForge, but I throw them all into the pack and everything like that. And then I load it up, and one mod causes everything to crash constantly, and I can't figure out why. I can't figure out which one it is, and all this, and it's just, I don't know. I really want to, but it almost doesn't feel like it's worth it sometimes. But it is something that I definitely plan to do at some point. So, hopefully. I think that's enough for one mending book, right? It's 32, right? Oh, no, it's 36, okay. So we need, like, at least 3 mending books. Because the shovel, I can just combine 2 shovels when enchanting. In this, I don't use it often enough to really need to worry about mending at the moment. Of course, I would like mending on all this. I need to actually get my farm set up. Actually, you know what? That would be a good idea. I should go up there real quick and go ahead and plant all those crops. That way they can be growing while I am away, instead of those ones where they don't grow when I'm away. So what exactly all do I have? Okay, I can put sugarcane away for now. I don't need that. I'll just throw this into the mob drops chest and end up forgetting about it and going back to the creeper farm next time I need gunpowder. I don't need any of that. Probably don't need coal, right? Yeah, I shouldn't need any right now. Okay, so I got potatoes. I've got my 1 carrot. I can get some more potatoes, and I'll grab some wheat. I don't have melon seeds yet, so that's one thing that I'll have to get to at some point so I can make the full-on melon pumpkin farm that I want to make. Yeah, we'll go up here and plant. I don't have hoe on me, do I? Okay, we'll go down here and get that, and then we'll go up and plant. And that way we can have a decent-sized farm growing while we're doing other things. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I'm so tired. Why do I have so many diamond pickaxes lying around? Oh, there it is. Oh no. I do weird things, I just don't remember that I did it, and then I'm all confused when I see it. Okay. So I'm not going to build a pumpkin farm up here yet. I'm just going to do the crop farms. I guess pumpkins are crops, but I'm just going to do the wheat, potato, and carrot. The wheat will be this one? Yeah, this one. We'll make this side carrots. And I only have 1 carrot to plant at the moment. Oops. So, just kind of stick that there. And I will make some bone meal and make sure that I grow that and get a couple more carrots growing. But just for now, we'll stick to that while we plant everything else. Oh, sorry about that. I'm suddenly getting a cough. Okay, we'll just have to go around the torches for now. Because I don't have anything covering the water to put torches on. Okay, and while these grow, we'll probably go to the XP farm and repair this shovel and try to get this one enchanted with something decent. So we'll do that. I just want to make sure, whoops, should probably turn it into bone meal first. There we go. And then fortune. And where'd they go? There they are. Okay, so I'll plant that. We'll plant all these. And then I'll bone meal them. And then I'll fortune them again. And I'll probably do the same for the potatoes, that way I can have a bit extra. Sadly, we can't use fortune on wheat. I mean, we can, but like it just gets us more seeds and not actual wheat. That's not fully grown, is it? There we go. Okay, 11 potatoes. Oh well, that's fine. I missed those too, but it's alright. Okay, so those should grow while we're not here because these are the spawn chunks. So go down here, we'll probably go ahead and sleep. And then we'll head down to the XP farm. And we'll fix our shovel and get enchanting for a minute. That way we can actually have the proper tools to make the lake. Okay, and when I get back, I'll probably make more rockets. That's too far down. I should have lapis over there. I really hope I have lapis over there. I'm gonna bring some with me just in case I don't. I should have lapis in my chest. There it is. Yeah, I'll bring that with me just in case I don't have any over there, but I should. So, I just don't want to have to run all the way back if I end up not having any. Okay. Is there anything in these? Nope. There's some more. There's another diamond pickaxe. Why do I have so many of those? I just keep making them and then not doing anything with them. Or losing them and then making more because I lost one. I'm trying to glide down the stairs, but it's not working. Okay. Now the long trip down to the farm. Of course, this trip's not as long as I, remembered it being. So I remembered us walking for much longer than what we actually have to, for some reason. Alright, that's the exit to the cave. Alright. I'm glad we found the spider spawner. At the same time, I do also hope that we can find skeleton spawner at some point. Okay, did I have lapis here? Okay, I've got plenty. Now, what does this sword have on it? Sharpness and unbreaking. Why do I not have any of these, with me? Okay, that's my spider killing sword. But then why don't I just use this sword instead of this one? Sharpness 4 unbreaking. This doesn't have unbreaking, but how much would it cost me to combine these two? Because that gives me sharpness 5, fire aspect, and unbreaking. Alright, that's 20 levels, that's 12, okay. So I think once we're done doing the enchanting on the shovel, we'll probably just combine these two swords, because that would give me a pretty decent sword. But for now, I want to have out this one so I can kill the spiders. Oh, that's a good sign. Ah. Now, the only problem is I don't have unbreaking on that. So do I have... No. This is the bait. Yeah, okay. Hello, Scoutman. How you doing today? Most of the levels are going to the shovel right now, but this is going to be a long process. These spiders do not give much XP. Okay. At least our leech is fully repaired, though. I feel like that's one of the more important ones, because I can survive without some of my armor. But if I'm flying and the elytra breaks, then that's just end of series right there. So, yeah. These are almost full. I've got some bones in here from spider jockeys. Huh. And just out of curiosity, I can make wool out of string, right? Okay, I can. So if I absolutely have to, I can just craft a bunch of this into wool. Okay. repair the shovel, and I want to see if I can get an Unbreaking book. I doubt that'll happen, but who knows. And if I don't get an Unbreaking, it's fine. I mean, I'll have Mending on it, so I can just always spend a night killing some mobs with this in my offhand. Well, actually, I don't know if I should have it in my offhand, because I should have my shield there, so. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I just need to work to make a better XP farm. I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead and try to make an Enderman XP farm soon, or if I should beat the Ender Dragon more before I do that. So I am kind of scared to make the Enderman XP farm. I think I'll wait to do the Enderman XP farm until after episode 30, because I think we're on episode 28 now, right? This one should be episode 28. And my kind of goal, I think it was even my goal when I first started the series, I at least want to make it to episode 30, that way it's officially the longest series on my channel. So, if I make it to episode 30 and then die trying to make the Enderman farm, then I can live with that. And all that means is we would get to move on to more terrain, the new mountains and everything, so that would be cool. But I don't want to just purposely get myself killed to do that either. I want to try to survive as long as I can here. And we have survived quite a while. I mean, 264 days, that's pretty good. Especially for my first hardcore world. And I know it's technically not my first hardcore world, because I did do another one that went on for like 10 episodes. But I only made it to like maybe day 20 on that. And then I had another one where I was going to do 100 days, but I only made day 10 on there, so. I didn't like die on any of those worlds, I just gave up on them. So I kind of just consider this world to be my actual first hardcore world, because the other ones I just didn't really actually do, so. I guess this could be considered my first real attempt at a hardcore world. The other ones were just like, hey, I feel like playing hardcore. Ah, never mind. So. Yeah. But I consider it my first one, since first one I've really ever cared about, I guess. Okay, did I even check and see what the book will give me? Ah, quick charge. Well, that's not ideal. But books can have multiple enchantments, so it's possible to get Unbreaking still. If I don't, though, then I just won't worry about it. Because we don't really have too much to dig out with the lake. It's not going to be like anything extremely deep, just enough to look somewhat decent instead of being one block deep like the original one was. Probably 3 to 4 blocks deep on the deepest area, I think. And then we'll go catch some fish, and actually I should probably check and see if there's still fish inside of my little pond by the nether portal. Because if those guys haven't despawned, then I'll collect a bunch of fish and put them in the big lake. That way we have some wildlife in there. And I'll use some bone meal to make grass and, or seagrass and stuff like that grow. And if we get done with the lake before I want to end the episode, then we'll get started on digging out the little house cave area for the skeleton horses. But if we don't get to that today, then we'll do that tomorrow, not tomorrow, next stream. So yeah. And we've done a lot of kind of big dangerous projects in a way recently, like we built the creeper farm, and that was, I think we did that like right after beating the Ender Dragon, since we could actually fly and get up there. So I kind of want to do a more relaxing project, because the creeper farm can be scary, because if you do things in the wrong order, you never know, you could have creepers dropping on your head. Of course, I didn't do it that way, but still, it could be considered dangerous. So, I'll just have a nice, relaxing couple of projects to do before we get into trying to build an Enderman farm. I don't even know what I'll do with all the Ender Pearls that it'll give me. I guess just kind of throw them in, not like throw them to where I'd teleport, but like throw them out of my inventory into the void or something. Or I could burn them in lava. I could build like a redstone thing that has like dispensers on a clock. And it, like, what was that noise? I heard a weird noise outside, but it's okay. But I could like maybe have like a redstone clock somewhere and have like an ender pearl waterfall where every once in a while I'll just throw out a few ender pearls and just kind of drop them into lava. Unless that would teleport me, but I don't think it would. No, I think that could look pretty cool, just kind of dropping pearls. Just to show how wealthy I am. Another thing we need to do soon is go down to the negative levels, since we can do that now. Maybe that'll be an episode 30 thing. Next episode we'll... If we need to finish the lake, we'll finish that next episode, and then we'll build the horses' stable area and do a little bit of terraforming around there. And then on episode 30, for the big 30 episodes, we'll break down the ground further in the mines and see if we can get some more diamonds and stuff like that. And then episode 31, we'd probably end up finishing the terraforming of the starter base. That way I can consider the starter base done before I really get to work on the main base. And once the starter base is complete, then we'll probably move on to doing the Enderman farm. So, I feel like that's a good plan for the next 4 episodes or so. And I think I know how to build an Enderman farm. I'm pretty sure. I just really don't want to build it all the way down in the void. I'd honestly rather just cover the end in water and have it set up to where I can have the Enderman farm and then it also double as a Wither Rose farm. So like build the Enderman farm right next to the end exit portal thing. That way I can have the... Because I saw a YouTuber, I know I mentioned this in the last episode. I can't remember who the YouTuber is, I wish I did. I will probably try to figure out whose video that was, and I'll mention them next episode. But they had a Wither farm, or not a Wither farm, an Enderman farm that dropped straight down onto a platform where, or next to the end portal. And they could spawn a Wither under there. And when the Wither fully charged up its health and did that little explosion thing to start the fight, the explosion killed all of the Endermen because they were on 1 hit point of health from falling. And the explosion counted as the Wither killing them, so it ended up with them, you know, dropping the Wither Roses, so... I feel like that could be pretty cool, because it could also double as an XP farm. I could just walk around it killing the Enderman, so... I think we'll do that. Because I honestly don't know how many times I'm going to beat the dragon anyway. So... I don't know, we'll see. I'll try to decide which I'd rather do. Because I guess we could do a stream where I just beat the Ender Dragon a bunch of times. Since I can fly, I'd feel safer doing it too, so... What did I just hear? Is that a cave sound, or...? I've heard a couple really weird sounds today. Like there's like the cat hissing or something like that happened earlier, which I did not know the cats did if that was a hiss. And then whatever that noise was. I don't know if you could hear it through the thing, but it was like a whoo, something like that. It's probably a cave noise, but I don't know, I didn't recognize it. Okay, so shovel's almost repaired. Once that's repaired, we'll start leveling up. I'm just gonna turn all these into wool. That way we can have some extra room. Because these chests are almost full now, so. Your world is haunted by Herobrine? Maybe. Could just either one, both sounds, maybe even inside your home. Who knows? Well, hello, JR. How you doing today? My typing sucks. I kind of understood what you're saying. I know that the cat hissing noise and whatever that whoosh sound wasn't in my house, but there were some weird sounds happening outside, so. I don't know if I told the story about how I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning the other night because my guinea pig was making noise and I heard a weird metal grinding sound. But if I did tell that story, I figured out what the grinding sound was. The floor kind of shifts when I walk because of how old the house is and how heavy I am. And I went near my guinea pig's area to check on him that night. And I didn't realize, because normally there's a decent amount of sound in my room whenever I go over to him, because I have videos playing on my TV and, you know, heater on and everything like that. So I never noticed that when walking near the area, his cage kind of like grinds against a metal shelf that his water bottle's attached to. So that's what the grinding sound that I thought sounded weird and wasn't in my room, or didn't think was in my room was. So I learned what that sound was, but there are a lot of sounds happening outside and stuff that I have no clue what's happening. People in this town are weird. Okay, we'll get up to level 30 and then we'll do one enchantment on this book, and if we don't get Unbreaking, we won't worry about it. But then we'll combine these two swords and these two shovels. And then we'll go back and get to work. So it should be at level 30 pretty soon. If spiders spawn. And hopefully they spawn soon. I'm so tired. I need to start taking like sleep medicine before I go to bed. That way I can actually hopefully guarantee that I'll be able to sleep soundly. I'll have to try that. Okay, level 30. Nope, just quick charge. Okay, that's fine. So we'll get rid of that. Okay. So, how much does it cost to combine these two shovels? Okay, so that only costs 6. And then that costs 20 if I do it like that, but 12 if I do it like that. So that would give me Fire Aspect, Knockback, Sharpness 5, and Unbreaking. I don't really like the Knockback because that'll just push skeletons away from me. But that's fine. And this one's our Wither Killer. Because it's got Smite. Okay, so throw that in there, and I think we are safe to go back now. And it's turning morning, so by the time we get back it should be daytime. And we can go up and check and see how the crops are doing. And I won't check the iron farm yet. I want to leave that to a surprise at the end of the stream to see how well it worked. Where do I go? This way. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave the iron farm to an end of stream surprise thing. And then we'll go ahead and check the crops and stuff to make sure everything's doing good there. And if it's not growing, then I don't understand why, because it should be loaded. Because spawn chunks and stuff like that. Okay, I already lit that up. I'm going to... There we go. So this is where we'll break down to below bedrock level. On episode 30. I guess it's not technically bedrock level anymore, but it used to be. I also need to get more food, but I guess now that I have fire aspect, I can breed up my cows and then take out quite a few of them and have some steak. So I'll just breed. Okay. This has looting on it too, right? No, it doesn't. So 6 steak. 8. Let's get at least 10. There we go. Okay. So I have a good food supply. Wait. Okay, never mind. Alright. Yeah, I'm wondering if at one point we'll go up here and just see an iron golem dying. That way we can actually see the farm in use. Now, why am I coming up here again? Oh yeah, to check these. They don't seem to be growing, which is concerning. Yeah, because they're growing now. You know, actually, yeah, let's check the iron farm just to make sure that everything over here is loaded. Because we had, what, 41 iron at the beginning? Oh, yeah, I looked away, and that's what I get for that. Hello there, Stick Data. How you doing today? Okay, so I haven't gotten any iron either. Why is it not loaded? Because these are the spawn chunks. And I tested this farm in creative mode and it was loaded and everything then. Huh. Are spawn chunks just not a thing anymore or something? Video settings... I'll bring it up to match my render distance, that way maybe it happens while I'm not there. I don't know. I need to actually just do some research to figure out why that stuff wouldn't be working. So I feel like it should work. Okay, well, back to the project. Oh, I'm not gonna get any of the gravel, am I? I'll punch the gravel with my fist just because I actually want to collect the gravel so I can make concrete in the future. And I guess probably at some point we'll do a... If we get that far in the series, we'll do like a piglin farm. Sometime after we make a gold farm. And that'll allow us to get a bunch of gravel because, you know, I'm just going to make a gravel shovel. That's going to take way too long breaking that with my hands. Yeah, the piglins trade gravel, I'm pretty sure at least, so should be able to get a decent amount from that. Yeah. Came down here to make a shovel. Okay. My brain is just not working today. Oops. Of course, I guess when is it ever working? Not very often. Mob drops. Throw those in there. Put the seeds there. And also, we don't need those boats on us at the moment. Or that. Okay, we should have some space now. Alright, so we've got our gravel shovel and our everything else shovel. Okay. Oh, I used the wrong shovel. Okay. So we'll go around and just go ahead and get rid of all the gravel patches, that way we don't have to worry about them. And then we can just go crazy with the efficiency shovel. And I want to avoid breaking the clay, because I actually want to use the fortune on that. Because clay, well, I guess it's not really too much of a rare resource anymore, because they have lush caves. Which I'm kind of hoping I have a lush cave under me. But I don't know, because I haven't been under there yet. But it would be nice. Alright. So we'll just keep on. It's really hard to come up with stuff to say while breaking gravel. I guess I could talk about how annoying underground gravel is when you're strip mining, but I think everyone already knows how annoying that is, so I don't think I really need to describe it. Just, it's a thing that happens. Okay, I won't go that far because I don't want water pouring in here. But I will go up to this point. This is a lot bigger gravel patch than I thought it was. I knew it was a decent size, but I didn't know it was like that big. Okay. I can't tell if my dog is like walking around the house whining at something or if I'm just hearing things. It could very easily be both. Because she likes to bark and whine at stuff that's outside. And it gets kind of annoying, but she's not really the smartest dog. Okay. I'll just go ahead and get rid of the sand. I'll end up replacing all the sand anyway, probably, because I want it to be a gradual slope and not just a sheer cliff into the rest of the lake. But I really don't know if I should call this a lake or a pond. It almost feels too small to be a lake, but almost too big to be a pond. I don't really know what it'll get used for either, just decoration, I guess. I was planning on fishing in it, but I don't know how much fishing I'll be doing. And I'm out of space. Okay, there's not much stuff in here, so I'll just dump everything there. And then I'll pick up this clay and we'll head up to bed. Because I don't really feel like dealing with mobs right now. So I want to have a nice, calm, relaxing stream today. Because yesterday there were quite a few times where I almost died. Fighting mobs and things didn't go 100% correctly. And I lost quite a bit of health. And then there was, before the stream even happened, where I punched an iron golem, not realizing that they could, I guess, go up blocks in water. Because I thought that iron golems couldn't go up at all in water because they're so heavy. But I don't know if that was an old feature that's been removed, or if I was remembering how it worked wrong. Yep, that's definitely my dog whining out there. But she's fine. She's just interested in what the squirrels and stuff outside are doing. She wants them to play with her, but she plays too rough for them. It's funny though, one time she got a squirrel up a tree and was barking at it from the ground. And the squirrel just like jumped off the tree onto either her head or her back. And she was just flipping out. It was kind of funny. I didn't actually see it, but I was told about it and found it funny. Yeah, she is not a happy camper right now. Okay. I'm in a hole. Alright, now I gotta do this half. And honestly, I think we only need to go down by one more block, more in the center area here. Okay. And switch to our gravel shovel. I realized that I didn't do the whole asking for subscribers thing at the beginning of this stream, but I figure I probably shouldn't just because I know it's going to be a pretty boring stream. Because I'm just tired and stuff, so I can't really be as expressive as I want to. But it's alright. You can have calm, boring streams every once in a while. Everyone does. Okay, this shovel is breaking fast. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on it. Get as much done as I can with this shovel, and then we'll do the rest with the other one. This is why unbreaking is always a good thing to have. Okay. So I think before we actually go down by one more, I should probably mark out where everything's going to be. So I think for the middle part, we'll make it this should be a decent size for it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so then we'll fill in the rest of it that we can put sand down. Wait, hang on. Okay, and we'll... Alright. Yeah. I think I get what I'm trying to do. Although I probably should have just dug the hole instead of... Yeah, I'll have to do this. Like I said, my brain's not really working right today, so... I'm gonna make quite a few mistakes. But that should be fine as long as those mistakes don't get me killed. I just need to have a night where I actually get sleep. Yeah, I keep yawning. I'm trying to do it as quietly as possible, but I don't know if the mic's picking up the air leaving my mouth. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I didn't play Genshin today, though. Because that would probably just be a horrible stream to watch, me being this tired playing that game. Okay. Yeah, we may be able to get most of the lake done in this stream, but we definitely won't get to the horse area. So the next stream will be finishing up the lake, doing the horse area, doing some more terraforming on the area, and trying to get the starter base where I can consider it being done. Oh, sorry about that. My throat just keeps getting all cloggy. Okay. So we're just gonna keep on going. Yeah, I think one thing that might help me with the whole sleeping thing is maybe just start not getting up as early as I do. Because me and my sister have both been getting up at like 7:15 in the morning. And I feel like that might just be too early for me, because there was one morning where I decided to sleep in until 8 in the morning and I felt fine. So I'm kind of wondering if getting up at 7:15 is just a bit too early for me. I don't know where that zombie that groaned was. Okay, almost made it around. There we go. Now fill all this in with dirt. Okay. Yeah, one thing I will mention with the whole subscription thing, though, is that we are trying to get to, 160 subscribers by the end of this week. And if we can do that, then I'm going to do kind of a special extra long live stream. So, yeah, I'll mention that at least. Dude, will you make 100% vanilla Minecraft public server for subscribers? There are no servers with 0 plugin. I don't know. Because if I do make a server, I don't know if I'd want to use that one free server thing, because I just don't fully trust it. And I can't afford to make a paid, or a server that I have to pay for. And plus, there are a couple, like, little things, like, plugins that I would want to have. Like, they wouldn't be seriously game-changing plugins, but just kind of quality of life things. So, if I were to make a server, it would be pretty much completely vanilla, just with a couple of added things. Like, I think the thing I would add is, the armor stands thing, and, like, the mob head drops from Vanilla Tweaks. That way, like, you can, if you kill a mob, you can get, like, the mob's head, like a sheep head and stuff like that. And the armor stands thing, that way you can customize armor stands and just make really cool things. So just that for added decoration purposes. And then I'd probably look for a plugin or data pack or whatever it would be for a shopping system, because I know that there are servers that, like, people can, like, set up chests, and there's, like, you can, like, put your diamonds in, like, a bank or whatever, like, just by typing in a command. Put your diamonds in the bank, and then you can spend those diamonds on whatever people have in their chest shops without, you know, that would pretty much just prevent people from stealing and stuff like that. So, I think those are, like, the only 3 things that I would have in the server that aren't vanilla, but it's kind of more of just, like, stuff that's fun to have and, you know, to prevent stealing and griefing. Well, I guess mostly stealing. I may have to find something that helps prevent griefing, because I really want it, like, if I do a server, I want it to be a very friendly, like, you know, nobody's griefing or stealing from each other and, you know, just destroying bases. Eternos is good. Yeah, that's the one that I'm not sure if I trust. Because on the internet, nothing's ever free 100%. There's almost always some sort of catch. You know? So. Yeah. But maybe. I'll look into it a bit more and see what I can do. The only thing that I'm concerned about is I feel like most of the viewers on this channel play Bedrock Edition and not Java. So, I'd have to figure out a way to do a Bedrock Edition server too. I don't know if Eternos has Bedrock. I've been told that they do, but I didn't see it anywhere. So, there's just a lot of stuff that I'd have to look into. So even if I do a server, it will still be a little while before that happens. Just so I can make sure that everything's safe, because I don't want to start a server and, like, the server thing end up being something that gets everybody viruses and stuff like that, and accounts hacked and everything. I don't want to be responsible for that. So I just gotta be really careful how I do things. Use Geyser plugin to allow Bedrock? Huh. I'll look into it. Yeah, I think if you know who Call Me Carson is, he has a sub server and they have quite a few plugins and stuff. And one of them is like a chunk claiming thing. That way people can claim chunks and other people can't, like, you know, destroy or build anything in those chunks unless, like, they allow it. Or they allow a certain person to do that. So I feel like that would be another thing that I would want to include. That way, that would, like, definitely prevent people from just blowing up their, like, each other's bases. Because I do want to be able to have, like, a community type thing, and not just, like, a, hey, it's 2B2T. Yeah, I want to have a nice server, and not a, everyone's killing each other and blowing each other's stuff up. So I guess the server wouldn't be 100% vanilla, but it would be close enough to vanilla, I think. So. But, again, that's stuff that I'm going to have to look into. It'll be a while before that happens. Grief prevention geyser plugin is good for your needs of Bedrock players and prevent stealing. Okay. I just wish that I had, like, a job or something, that way I could, like, pay for, a, like, actual paid server. Because even if Aternos is, like, safe to use and all that, I was reading that, like, you know, since it is free, they only have a limited amount of RAM and everything like that for the servers, so if there's, like, a lot of people active in one day, or if you have, like, a lot of members and plugins on the server, then it'll be really laggy, just because it is a free service. So, I would really like to be able to get, like, a paid server. Like, not like you guys pay for it, but, like, you know, me just rent a server, that way we can guarantee that it's not going to be completely laggy and, you know, just unplayable. So if Aternos is a thing that I decide to go with, then we'll do that for a while until I can get the money together to, I guess, have a source of income to be able to do a paid server. Try installing server software and run server from one of your PCs. Well, I only have one PC, and, like, it's a good PC, but I just don't know how well running a server off of it would work. Because I do have, like, I have, like, created a Minecraft server that runs off my PC, but I don't know how to actually change anything with the server. Like, the world is just, like, a default randomly generated world, and if I try to, like, put in, like, my own custom seed and everything, it just ignores that completely and puts in its own thing. So, I don't really know yet. Okay, this area looks weird. I guess I could do something like this. But plus, I don't think... Well, that... I also wouldn't want to do a server from my PC either, because then I'd have to share, like, my home IP address with everybody. And that's not good. Plus, our internet's really not good enough to run a server like that. We have really bad internet. So, yeah. Wait, no, I need dirt. But I will look into stuff. I'll try to get things sorted in a way that we can have a server, because that is something that I really want to do, is have a sub-server. So, yeah. So, it's a guaranteed thing that'll happen one day. It's just a question of how far out that one day is. Because I would love to be on an SMP again. And I'd really like to be on an SMP with, like, another group of YouTubers, and we're all just kind of making videos together and everything. And, like, you know, just kind of doing our own thing, and seeing each other's videos go up and stuff like that. But also, a sub-server would be good for that, too, because I could still have a series on the sub-server, and, if anybody on the sub-server has a YouTube channel, they can feel free to make content and upload videos off of that too. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for just a quick little second because I think my dog is whining at my door wanting in my room. So I'm just gonna go for a quick half a second. I'll be right back. Okay. My dog is in here and happily laying on my bed with a toy. So, we are good now. What about video collab for playing Minecraft? I'm thinking of starting a Minecraft series in my gaming channel, but don't get time. Maybe after some time I get someone to collab with. I don't know. I'm not really good with collabs. I'm just a very kind of, I guess, shy, awkward person. So, there are people, like, if I ever do a collab, there are other, like, YouTubers on here, like, Core Animal, for example. I've actually spoke to him and everything. So, doing a collab with him would be something that I would feel comfortable doing. But doing a collab with, like, other people I don't know about yet. But if you want to do collab, or find people to do collabs with, then that could be cool. That could help out your channel. Because collabs are a really good way to grow. Just people kind of sharing each other's subscribers, I guess. I wish I could collab with someone, but I don't have better recording since I don't exactly know how to record on a screen. What kind of screen? Like a console or mobile or... There are ways to do it for each of them. Some of them you have to pay for, some of them you don't. I like just recording your own videos in the same world. All those small PvPs. Yeah, I mean, on a server I could handle that and everything, because we could talk in game chat instead of vocal chat, which I'm better at just typing in game chat than actually speaking. So, kind of like just an SMP setting, I feel like, is where I'd be best with doing collabs. Who knows, maybe one day as the channel grows and we have a sub-server and stuff like that, maybe I'll end up implementing the, what's it called? The, proximity chat mod. That way we could have voice chat within proximity and everything. You can just walk up to people and have a conversation. That could be cool. But that's all stuff for the future for now. Right now I have so many Minecraft series going anyway that I don't know if I'd have time to do a series on a sub-server or anything. Because I've got this series going, I've got my 1.18 survival series, And I'm trying to get back into the RTX series to finish that up. Because that one will probably only be like a few episodes, probably, maybe. Just because I have one goal in mind, and I'm going to complete that goal and then be done with the series. But, yeah. You only play on consoles? Which consoles? Because, I know, Core Animal plays on Xbox, and he's able to do screen recording and stuff. But, I know that a good way to record on consoles is to have an Elgato. I haven't figured out how to use mine quite yet, but I know that that is a thing that works, so maybe you could look into an Elgato if you have the money for it. But if not, then maybe you could stop into one of Core Animal's streams at some point and just kind of ask him, like, hey, what do you use to record on console? I'm sure he'd be happy to help out with that. I don't know how often he gets that question, but I know that he's usually pretty willing to answer and everything, so he could be helpful with that for you. And also, just watch him anyway. He's good at what he does. Is filling all the way? Almost. Hello, Augustine. How you doing today? Haven't seen you around for a while. Happy Chinese New Year again, everyone. Yeah, Happy Chinese New Year. What day is that exactly? Is that today, or is that another day? I haven't actually been keeping up with that. Sorry I'm late, just got home. Oh, you're fine. I got Xbox One. Okay, yeah, I think that's the same thing that Core Animal plays on, so. He knows. I think he actually does everything from his Xbox almost, if I'm correct. He does the editing and the recording and everything, so. I don't like go crazy bombarding him with stuff, you know, I don't want to be the guy that sends people to him for things, but, you know, just, he is way more knowledgeable about those things than me. Of course, actually, if I remember right, the recording thing that he uses now, I think they started making a subscription for it, so I don't know. I think he talked about that in one of his streams. I don't know. He'll probably be able to tell you. Been busy with... Oh, hey. I need air. Been busy with Chinese New Year celebrations. 1st of February starts. Okay, so it does start today. Yeah, because I've seen, like, Steam has the Chinese New Year, and I guess there's something going on in Genshin with it. I don't know if I'll end up participating in that, because I don't know why, I just haven't been wanting to play Genshin at all recently. That's why I didn't stream it today, even though it's my normal day for it. I haven't really been able to get into Genshin recently, which is why after the next episode of it, I'm probably going to take another break from it for a little while. But I have seen that stuff has been going on with it, I just didn't know exactly when it started. I can't even remember what... Isn't it like the Year of the Lion or something like that? Or Year of the Tiger? I think me and my sister were talking about this last night. I was born in the Year of the Snake. Which country are you from? I'm from the United States. And I will not go into more detail than that. I'm not gonna say, like, what state I'm from or anything. I'm just gonna say I live in one of the 50 states. The Genshin event has fireworks and all pretty fun. And you're the tiger? Okay. Just asked. It's fine if you ask, like, you know, the country and everything. It's just I wanted to let everyone know. You know, the whole me not elaborating further than that was kind of a statement to everybody that may see this. That I just don't want to go into more detail than just country. So you're fine asking that question and everything. It's just wanted to make sure everyone was aware, like, I'm not just going to start going into more detail. Yeah, maybe I'll stop into the Genshin event, like, in my free time or something, maybe. But I probably won't stream it again until next Tuesday. I don't know if the event will still be going on then. But, I probably won't stream it again until next Tuesday. And then after that, I might take a decent break from it. I don't know why I haven't... It's just I haven't really been having fun streaming Genshin anymore. The streams just almost feel more frustrating to me than fun. It's morning there, but it's night here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the problems that I kind of have with streaming and stuff. Is I think most of you guys live in places where it would be like later at night now. And for me, it's like not even noon yet. Well, it'll be noon in like 5 minutes. But it's just kind of one of those things where it's hard to find a good time to stream because of, you know, time zones and everything like that. I think that's why the Teardown streams on Sundays do so well, is because it's a weekend day and everybody's off of everything by the time I start streaming and stuff. I'm from Singapore, where the state doesn't matter because we're all like we're all like 1/5 the size of a Long Island or something. Huh. Is Singapore really just like a small island? I don't think I've ever actually seen Singapore on a map. I've heard of it a lot, but I don't think I've actually seen what it looks like. I need to look at, like, just, like, do research on other countries and stuff and learn more about things. Because I don't think I'll ever travel to another country in my life, because I'm terrified of traveling. But it would be nice to kind of know more about other places and just see stuff. There are places that I would like to actually visit at some point, but I don't think I ever will, just because of my fear of traveling. It's almost 1 AM right now. Yeah, it is pretty late over there. I used to stay up till 1 AM all the time, but I can't do that anymore. Probably because I just started getting up early. If I went back to my old sleep schedule, then I'd probably be able to go back to staying up to like 3 or 4 in the morning again without even realizing it was late. Those were the days. Sometimes I kind of miss back when I was in school. I've only been out of school for like 2 years, but there are things that I miss about it. I probably wouldn't miss it as much if my final year didn't get cut in half because of COVID. Because that was the year where I was actually starting to kind of come out of my shyness shell and be able to talk to people, and I was kind of having fun that year. And then COVID happened, and it was like, oh, cool, well, I'm home now. But I do really miss the summers where, like, I'd come home from school, it'd be summertime, and I always had a routine. Every summer was pretty much the same routine. I would, you know, do my normal day-to-day things, and then at nighttime, sometime after like 9 o'clock, I'd just get some snacks, sit down in my room, and play Minecraft all night. That was my routine for summertime. And my snacks kind of rotated a little bit, but there were like 2 summers. One summer I would have a bowl of popcorn and some chocolate chip cookies every single night of the summer. And then there was another summer where I had a peanut butter and toast sandwich and some cookies every single night of the summer. And that was just always kind of the thing that I looked forward to at the end of the day was, ooh, it's almost time for me to have my popcorn and cookies and play Minecraft. In fact, I think the summer that I did the popcorn and cookies and the slight mixture of peanut butter and toast sandwiches, I think that was the year that I actually was doing my solo world for the first time, where I first started that. I keep leaving the house without getting what I need. But my solo world actually started on one of those summers, I'm pretty sure. As I remember staying up late, munching on popcorn while digging out a giant hole with an iron pickaxe. I don't know if I read this one already, but I don't know if I read it out loud, actually, but I'm in India, so it's 10:26. Huh. So you're a bit earlier than Augustine, but still pretty late, or much later than me. Okay, I need these. Singapore is an island nation, really small. Huh. I feel like it'd be nice to live just on an island area. Somewhere that's not too highly populated, just kinda something like that. Because I hate living in highly populated places. That's why I don't like living in town or anything. I like being out in the country. I'm just not really a big people person, so being out in the country is kind of where I thrive, I guess. It's gonna be challenging to do. Oh wait, no, actually I can just place the first one and go, oops. Oh well, it's fine. And all those torches are gonna despawn, but oh well. Doesn't sound healthy. Yeah, it wasn't very healthy, and I had to stop eating the popcorn after a while because it was actually giving me like really bad heartburn after like so long of doing it. Oh, that just looks awful. Why does there have to be a hole there? I'll go get sand and fill that in. Oh, we have one of the highest population densities? Oh, wow. See, all of you are just kind of crowded onto the island then. When will 1.19 snapshot come? I have no clue. If I had to make a prediction, I'd probably say this month at least. Because they are doing 1.19 stuff on, like, betas for Bedrock. But my original prediction was, like, late last month, early this month. So now I'm just kind of thinking sometime this month or very early next month, like within the first week of next month. But also don't, like, take that as that's what's happening, because I don't know. I just trapped myself. But honestly, I don't really even mind if it takes a while for the snapshots to come out and everything. I want them to be able to take their time with it and come out with just a good update instead of having to rush through it because everybody's rushing them. I definitely prefer quality over quantity. If they didn't update Minecraft for like 2 years straight, but came out with a really big update at the end of those 2 years, I'd be very happy with it. I wouldn't mind having 2 years of no updates if they did that. Now, if they took 2 years off from coming out with updates and then came out with like a Buzzy Bees level update, then I'd be like, hey, what happened there? But you know. Oh, 1.19 is the wild one, right? Yeah. It's gonna add the deep dark and the mangrove swamp and I think it's going to update Birch Forest based off of the artwork that I've seen. But yeah. I am a noob at Minecraft. That's fine. I've been a noob at Minecraft almost the entire time I've been playing. I've only recently started getting good at doing things. And I've been playing since 2013, so... you might want to get coral and stuff, too. I probably will. At some point. Does anyone use Keep Inventory in Minecraft Survival? Yes. I have used Keep Inventory quite a bit. Just because I hate dying and losing everything and then having to spend hours working on getting it back instead of working on whatever I was trying to build. So it's definitely not, like, bad if you use it or anything, I don't think. Honestly, I don't think anybody should really be judged for how they play Minecraft, because, like, you play it however you want. If you want to have the hard survival experience where you lose everything and you play hardcore, you just don't turn on those things. But if you're somebody that just likes to come home from a busy day and sit back and enjoy the game, but you like playing survival because it feels more rewarding, then I don't think it's a big deal or like a big problem at all having Keep Inventory and stuff like that on. And I've even had times where, like, I wanted to go mining, but I didn't want to deal with mobs, so I just set it to peaceful mode while I just sat back relaxed and mined. So. And there is a possibility that I have Keep Inventory on my solo survival world, but I haven't died on that world in a very long time, so I don't remember. Hashtag end update. I would like to see an end update. The only thing... I don't really fully know what they'd do with it. I feel like they'd have to add, like, something big. Like, maybe more, like, mini-bosses within the end on the islands. And maybe even a new ore that's, like, above netherite or something like that. I don't know. It would be pretty cool. Have you tried the Better End mod? I've played mod packs that have that mod in it, but I've never made it to the end. I didn't play long enough to make it to the end in them, so... I've definitely seen it, but I haven't actually experienced it for myself. By the way, did you see the new 1.16 plus speedrun world record? 9:06. Is that 9 minutes and 6 seconds, or 9.6 seconds? Or 9.06 seconds? So I have seen a very fast speedrun. I think it was like a... Well, no, I don't know if it was 9 seconds, but it was like under a minute almost. Of course, they did use glitches and things like that. Okay, the crops still haven't... Why don't spawn chunks work? Is it just a glitch with the new update, or am I doing spawn chunks wrong? Because all this should be loaded. Like, I spawned in literally right where this pole is. I built this pole pretty much on top of where I spawned in. Like, if I was to die and respawn, I'd probably spawn in the bubble column. So this should be still growing and everything while I'm gone. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't even think that Iron Farm's working while I'm all the way over there. 9 minutes? Okay. This was for random seed glitchless. Ah, well, that's pretty quick for that. Yeah, the one that I saw that was like under a minute was set seed, and they used some glitches, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nothing's working when I'm away from it, even though it should be. And I'm going to have to look into if there's a glitch with spawn chunks in this update, or if I'm just don't understand how spawn chunks actually work. Because all this should be loaded, and farms that are in these chunks should be working. But maybe they changed it, I don't know. Who knows? Oh, my dog just scared me. She started snoring and I forgot she was in here. Okay, well, let's finish up most of the decoration for the pond. And then I'll probably start wrapping it up because I do have some stuff going on today. Plus, I'm working on testing out farms and stuff. I found somebody that did a pretty good wither skeleton farm design. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I was looking for bones. Yeah, but I found a pretty good wither skeleton farm design. But they built it on Bedrock Edition, so I don't know if it would work here on Java. I was actually working on building it on my hardcore testing world before the stream, but I didn't get to finish it. So I'll probably start working on that again after stream. Bye, I have to go. See you in your next survival series video. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a survival series video this week, to be honest. And if I do, then there won't be a video on Wednesday, because I just didn't get the chance to record any videos. So I might try to get one out on Thursday, but there won't be any videos on Wednesday. So I'll try to get one out. But thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I wish that, like, they added the, like, with the ocean update. Oh, wait, are they adding it in the wild update? What are they called? Those little, like, I think cow tails or cat tails or something like that? The things that look like water hot dogs? I wonder if they're going to add those, because those would be really cool to have there, but they're not in the game currently. Honestly, I think one of the blocks that I'm most excited for the wild update is the root blocks from the mangrove trees. Because when I first saw those, the first thing that popped into my head was that could be used for, like, really old dilapidated wooden planks, or like an old dilapidated barrel or something in like a abandoned house theme design. But I'm really excited for those root blocks. I hope they don't change the texture too much. Because what I saw in Minecon was, like, perfect for what I would like to use them for. Okay, what colors of coral do I want? I think I'm just going to take the coral fans for now. Just take a few different kinds of these. And then maybe at some point we'll actually get real coral. But I don't want to crowd the area too much with stuff. Are there any more of those blue tube looking ones? Okay, I see a couple. And I'll get a few more sea pickles while we're at it. I really like sea pickles. They're cool. Okay, I think that's good for now, so can I take off from the water? Yes, I can. I am good at game. Glad that we have that right there, though. I completely forgot about the witch farm. I've been talking about all the future plans and completely left the witch farm out of them. And we'll get to that. I don't want to plan too far ahead because I don't want to get excited for stuff and then end up dying and be like, oh, well, can't do that now. So, plan ahead a few episodes, but not too many. Why? Oh, whoops. Why are the... Okay, why are they not working here? What? I'm so confused. I don't get it. Some of them just don't want to work. There we go. That should add some light to the water. And then... I'll have stuff all around. I think I'll definitely have to get some actual coral blocks to put in here at some point. Oh wait, those are fans, the ones on the bottom? I didn't even realize that. Well, that looks nice. This spot looks a little bit bare, so I'll do that. Yeah, I like it. Alright, let's check and see if those fish that we put over there have despawned, and if they haven't. Did I name them? I don't know. If they're still there, though, then... Okay, they're still here. Did I name you? Oh, I did name... What's his name? Fish. Should we... Let me know if you think we should move Fish over to there to give him a bigger home and some friends. And also let me know if fish despawn if I pick them up in a bucket and put them over there. What did I just hear there? Was that a horse? I don't know, I hear all kinds of crazy noises recently. There's some weird stuff going on in this town. Some of the noises that I hear around here, it feels like the town's turning into a Stranger Things episode. I could put some kelp in there. Add some extra variation. Now, where are all the tropical fish? I know there's tropical fish here because I've caught... This is where I caught them before. Well, someone's driving their loud truck around the house. That's cool. I know that there's cod over here. I just don't know where the tropical fish are. I guess I could throw a couple cod in there. Oh my gosh. Catch the... Does the bucket have to be pre-filled with water or something? Are these tropical? Well, they're something. Alright, since it's nighttime, I want to get a bird's eye view of what this looks like. Looks kind of pretty, having just the faint little light of the sea pickles down there. I really like how that turned out. Now, hopefully fish from buckets don't despawn, that way we can actually have some fish swimming around in there. Jeez, I wish I could eat it. Are you lactose intolerant or something? Yeah, I know being lactose intolerant's not really any fun. Whoops. Oh, we got a few fish in there. Maybe we'll go back over to the... It sounds and looks delicious. Well, if the way you're talking, it sounds like you've never tried cheese before. I don't know if that's the case, but just in case you haven't tried cheese before, I don't think it's as good as everyone says it is. I like cheese, but not to the extent that some people do. Is this just a group of pufferfish? Oh my gosh, it is. Well, I guess we'll go the other way. Ooh, these ones are pretty. Look at a few of these guys. How to find swamp biome? Just kinda by exploring. What edition of Minecraft are you playing? Is it Java? Because I know that there are maps that you can go on online and look for different seeds and stuff. One app that I have downloaded is called Amidst, and it's pretty good. I just don't know if it actually works anymore. The last version of Minecraft that I could actually get it to work with was 1.16. mean, how do I find it in a survival world easily? You just kind of come across it. I don't think there's really any strategy to finding one. Ooh, a little blue guy. I just got lucky enough. Well, I don't know if it's luck. Swamp biomes are kind of icky, but I just spawned next to one, so. I don't even know what temperature the swamp biome would be, because I know that there's like biome temperature kind of things. So. There is that. So I guess you could just kind of look up temperatures of biomes. And then kind of go off of what biomes you have near you that are similar temperatures, maybe? Okay, the cod are still in here. Okay, so you got quite a few fish in here. And hopefully they don't despawn. I don't think they should because they are from buckets. Oh no. I think we'll just keep fish over here for a while, that way we don't lose him. He is different than all the other ones, but he's happy in there. 1.18 is full of snow. Yeah, this update does seem to have way more snow than usual, which is odd. I don't know if that's a bug or intended. I should have sang Grian's Pickles on the Seafloor song while placing them earlier. There's pickles on the seafloor. I think I'm a worse singer than he is, though. He said he was a bad singer, so he shouldn't sing, but I'm definitely worse than him. Okay, well, I guess that's the lake done. We finally got to that and finished it, and I think it turned out really nice. I really like it. So in the next stream, we will probably cut down this land right here, just flatten it out, and turn this into like a little cave where we'll build a little stable area built into it for these guys. And then we'll have all this kind of flattened out. Oh, I might trim back this mountain a bit. And just kind of flatten out some of the area and maybe make a little mini cliffside ridge over here. And then just kind of have like some farms just over here, like some of those just for decoration. And then once all that's done, I think the starter base will be finished. I'm probably going to move this. But I think that's the plan for the next episode. And if we don't finish it in that episode, then we'll finish it in episode 31, because on episode 30 we are going mining. So, yeah, I think that's the plan for the next couple episodes. So I'm going to go up here, that way I can actually get some of these farms working. And I'll have to do research on why spawn chunks don't seem to be doing anything for me. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Went for a bit longer than I was originally expecting to. That does look nice, I like that. The whole area is just kind of coming together with that ridge line and that. I think once we get, like, maybe we could decorate around there a bit more too. And then once we get, like, back there decorated, I think this will look really nice. And once we get rid of that. Okay. What if I told you babies be walking around with the same potato chip for, like, 5 hours? Do you watch Indian Minecraft YouTubers? No. The only YouTubers in general that I really watch are usually, like, I guess American, Canadian, or, well, I guess there's Irish. I don't know. most Indian YouTubers that I've run into, I don't think I've even run into any. Have I? I don't know. I just have a real hard time understanding Indian accents for some reason. I don't know if it's just my out in the country hillbilly ways of hearing things. But especially like when I'm on the phone, like with tech support or something, it's just, I don't know. I just have trouble with it. But yeah, I don't watch any. I might one day if I come across some, but I don't have anything against India or Indian people. It's weird calling people from India Indians, because I'm so used to here in America us calling Native Americans Indians for whatever reason. I am Indian? I figured that since you said you were from India. But yeah, I don't have anything against people from India or India itself, it's just I have trouble understanding the accent. Of course, I have trouble understanding some American accents too. There are some wacky ones out there. So, I'm just not the biggest accent person, maybe. It's in quotations because I didn't invent it. Ah. Okay. Okay, so. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I gotta go get breakfast and maybe possibly another cup of coffee. Is my dog? Oh no, she's just snoring, okay. I thought she was licking herself on my bed. She's not allowed to do that. I don't want wet spots on my bed. But yeah, okay. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. That way I can get food, and we gotta bring in our kerosene heaters in a bit because apparently there's a real big snowstorm blowing in soon. So my mom's all worried that the power's gonna go out and it's gonna be freezing, and we have to worry about keeping the cat, dog, and guinea pig all in the same room because none of them like each other really. Well, the dog doesn't like the cat, and the cat, I don't know what he'd do to the guinea pig, but that would be a whole struggle. So my mom's all worried about that, but we gotta bring in the kerosene heaters just in case we lose power, that way we can actually still have heat. So yeah, that's a thing. But I do have quite a few things I gotta get done today. One of them is actually going to be testing out farms and stuff for this world. I want to try to get that wither skeleton farm that I talked about earlier tested out. And then once I do that, we'll be able to get wither skulls, and we can make a wither rose farm / enderman farm, and lots of cool stuff gonna happen if we survive long enough. So, yeah. But okay, this time I'm actually going to end the stream. So, pause the game, that way I can't walk around and get distracted. And yeah. So, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I know it was kind of a more laid-back, boring stream, because I'm just kind of tired and icky feeling. But I tried to make it entertaining. We got a big project that I wanted to get done finished. Next time, what's this episode number? 28. Okay, so next time we will continue work on finishing the starter base, decorating the land around that, everything, like, you know, all that good stuff. And then we'll go mining in episode 30, and after that, not sure exactly, so, yeah. But lots of big plans, big things being finished, cool things. And yeah, so, I say India way too much. So yeah. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I will, you know, if you're not subscribed, then that would be cool if you subscribed. But yeah, so. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow's Wednesday, so there probably won't be anything going up because I gotta record tomorrow. So I'll see you for Thursday's video if I get that done, and if not, then I'll see you on Friday, hopefully. So yeah. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye, everyone.